The founding of Andorra, a mountain refuge and buffer against Moorish expansion. Tucked into the Pyrenees Mountains between France and Spain, the tiny principality of Andorra may be small in size, but its origins are steeped in legend, strategy, and survival. Established during the early medieval period, Andorra emerged not through conquest or colonization, but as a buffer zone in the volatile frontier between Christian and Muslim lands. This article explores the foundational history of Andorra, its reputed link to Charlemagne, and how geography and geopolitics forged one of Europe's most enduring microstates. The legend of Charlemagne and the Moors. According to Andorran tradition, the state was founded by Charlemagne, king of the Franks and later Holy Roman Emperor in the late 8th century. As the story goes, the local population aided Charlemagne in his campaign to push back the Moors, Muslim rulers from North Africa who had invaded the Iberian Peninsula. In gratitude, Charlemagne is said to have granted the people of the valleys a charter of independence. This tale, though romanticized, reflects the region's strategic importance as a mountainous barrier during the Reconquista, the centuries-long effort by Christian forces to reclaim the Iberian Peninsula from Muslim rule. Geopolitical importance of the Pyrenees. The Pyrenees offered both a natural defense and a treacherous passage between the kingdoms of Francia, modern-day France, and Al-Andalus, Muslim-ruled Spain. This made the valleys that would become Andorra vital in controlling movement across the frontier. Andorra's mountainous terrain gave it a defensive advantage. For Christian kingdoms in the north, especially the Carolingians, establishing loyal buffer communities in the region helped secure southern borders and limit Moorish advances. From legend to political structure. The earliest concrete record of Andorra appears in the 9th century, when the region came under the influence of the Bishop of Urgell, a powerful ecclesiastical figure in northern Catalonia. Over time, local governance became formalized through peerages, feudal agreements balancing power between the church and secular lords. By the 13th century, Andorra would evolve into a co-principality jointly ruled by the Bishop of Urgell and the Count of Foix, a unique system of dual sovereignty that still exists today, now embodied by the Bishop and the President of France. The legacy of a buffer state. Andorra's role as a buffer between empires, Moorish and Christian, French and Spanish, allowed it to preserve an unusual degree of autonomy throughout the medieval and modern eras. While larger powers waged wars, redrew maps, and built empires, Andorra quietly persisted in the highlands, maintaining its language, culture, and self-rule. The origin myth of Charlemagne may blur the lines between legend and fact, but it reflects the deep historical reality that Andorra's survival was always linked to its strategic location, defensive geography, and ability to negotiate its position between much larger neighbors.